Drug trafficking, arguably one of the most devastating illegal trades in the world, but one of the most lucrative as well. Drug barons pay huge commissions to those who ferry their illicit goods. Not too long ago, an easy target for them was Priscilla Chemutai Kolongoi. Almost a decade ago, she was an air hostess with a leading airline. Barons reportedly used her to smuggle narcotics into the country, a get-rich-quick scheme that cost her her freedom.
It was just drugs that were brought from India to Nairobi, and then they were intercepted at the airport, Jomo Kenyatta.
The plan to smuggle a large consignment of heroin into the country flopped. The messenger, Priscilla Chemutai, who was then a single mother of a 5-year-old, was incarcerated. The main culprits got away scot-free.
I was sentenced to 19 years in prison for drug trafficking charges.
Priscilla is at least 40 years old now.
You have a daughter who is 14 years old. She's coming to a stage where she really needs you. She's becoming a young lady. And of course, she has many questions that she would like, to ask you. She needs you a lot, especially right now. How does it feel like not being able to be there for her in the way that you would like to be there for her?
She has not grown up with me. She has reached her teenage years without me. And I'm seeing she might, if this sentence goes the way it's going to go, she might finish her 4th form without me.
It's been a long, painful 9 years behind bars. A decade spent with nostalgic, bittersweet memories of what the good life tasted like and regret of wrong life choices.
Are there moments when you felt like you want to give up? Are there moments when you said, it's 19 years for me, I just have to wait for those 19 years to be over? Are there moments when you just feel so deflated and so tired that you're like, I can't do this anymore, I'm tired now, I'll just have to sit and accept my fate?
When you come to prison, the first few years of your life, you are like, you want to reflect back and think, where did I go wrong, or what do I want to go and do when I get out there? But with time, as time goes, you lose track. And you are confined. Yes, we have the TV, we have everything around us. You see what is happening in the world, but you are not in touch with anything. So you have your dreams, you want to do this. Maybe when I get out, I want to do this, I want to do this. But with time and age, you really wonder, what am I going to start? Where am I going to start? Where am I going to go? Because you don't know what you're going to do. You have no resources or something like that. And everything is just in disarray.
Does it get easier the longer one stays locked up? I wonder.
How was it initially when you got imprisoned? What were you feeling then, and what thoughts were running through your mind?
Having come from a high society where I was working was so different to the life that I found here. Everything was the opposite of how I used to live out there. I don't forget, freedom is about being denied everything, from talking to people freely. Everything is assigned to even time, your time of eating, time of waking up.
You never really get used to being in prison, she says. Here, your every move is watched. Everyone here wants to go home, and the web of despair is infectious.
Since 2002, I've seen so many people come to prison and go, and I'm there in the same situation. Nothing is changing for me. People are coming in and going, and you're just there. You lose hope. But in the face of people, when you're in front of your friends and relatives, you want to hold a strong face that you're okay, because you don't want them to feel like you're down. But when you go back to your room and all that, you start crying and all that, and you're feeling low.
Time has, however, taught her to wear a brave face. In the face of adversity, she's learned a couple of lessons on life.
You close your mind and forget about the rest. The perfumes, the high life, good food. In fact, most of the times I've even forgotten some of the restaurants that I used to go to in town. Life is not all about having money, living well, having a good job, having a good family. Being in prison, anybody can be here. It doesn't select anybody.
For now, she's taking it one day at a time and believes soon her appeals will be considered. Her good conduct has earned her the privilege of being a trustee, a prisoner given special responsibilities for good conduct.
Prison is the last place I'd want to come to. And if I'm not even a prison, a police station. Yeah.
Freedom should be guarded jealously, she says. You never know just how precious it is until it is no more.
The community and the society generally, and even the government, has forgotten about the prisoner, the woman prisoner in prison. The longer you stay in prison, the worse it gets. There's so many voices here that you might not talk to, that are just yearning to see something for themselves, get out of prison. Once you have come here and you have reflected into yourself and you decide, I want to change and I want to go. So many people here have changed, so many people have reformed and they really want to go home. But that avenue is not there.